The Japanese stew called Nikujaga
means meat and potatoes. Along with other vegetables, it has tons of nutritional value with broth full of umami flavor. Best of all, you can make it in a microwave. では始めましょう. For the meat, we'll be using 100 grams of pre-sliced ribeye, which you can find easily at most Asian groceries. For the veggies, we'll be using ginger, potato, onion, and carrot, and the shirataki noodles, but it's optional, so not a big deal if you can't find one. For the broth, we'll use 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of mirin, 2 tablespoons of sake, 120 milliliters of water, and a teaspoon of sugar. I'm really liking this backdrop.
Let's first prep these veggies.
Peel the onion in your preferred method. We're not gonna use the entire onion, so cut it in half, then into quarters, keep one and save the rest for another dish. Slice it into bite-sized pieces, then separate each layer. Alright, now let's peel the carrot. I left my peeler back in Tokyo, so I'm using a grater. Pointless information as an excuse to use this angle. Now cut the carrot into bite-sized pieces. I like having random shapes, so I spin it around as I slice. If you've seen my previous videos, you've probably heard me complaining about my knife, but I finally got a nice Japanese one you see here, so I have no more excuses for my mediocre cutting skills. We'll only end up using about a third of it. Alright, now let's peel the potato in a new angle. As much as I like this setting, this position is really starting to get uncomfortable. Just cut it in half, then into quarters, as I'm using these tiny Japanese potatoes, not those big old Idaho ones. Alright, the veggies are prepped and ready. The ginger and the shirataki noodles will be used later.
Then put it into a bowl or a microwave safe container. Oops. Oh well.
Then mix it up and shake it up.
Alright, now get a separate bowl and pour in the water, the soy sauce, the mirin, and the sake.
Now peel the ginger. I'm very scared for my fingers right now. Then grate it into the bowl. Aim for about 2 teaspoons worth, but the exact amount doesn't really matter. All set. Then add the teaspoon of sugar. Mix it up so everything is nice and even. Now put the beef into the veggie bowl. Gently spread around the beef so that it's intertwined with the veggies. Some of the meat will rip apart, but it's okay. Good enough for me. Now pour the broth mixture into the main bowl in glorious slow motion. Try to spread it out as you pour it. Gently mix it up so that everything is submerged into the broth. This may not be possible if you used a lot of veggies like I did, but little bits and pieces sticking out is not a big deal. I forgot to add the shirataki noodles, so I'll do that now. I'm just eyeballing the amount here. And submerge it into the broth. Now get a plastic wrap and cover the bowl. Do not tightly cover the bowl like I'm doing here. Instead, gently place it on top of the bowl to give it room to breathe in the microwave.
Alright, it's ready to be microwaved, but there's no microwave in this room, so I can finally get up and go to my kitchen. Alright. Oh, my back hurts. Now, every microwave is a little bit different, and depending on the container that you use, the actual settings will vary. But as a general baseline, aim for about 6 minutes at 600 watts.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. Now this microwave is a lot more advanced than the one I have at home. Okay, it's on now. Now what? Okay, gonna turn this knob to 600 watts. Press OK. Now turn the knob to 6 minutes. Then begin. Alright, sweet, it's working. It should be done right about now. Alright, let's open the microwave, then take it out. Unwrap the bowl. It's looking good, but we're not done. Gently mix it up and turn everything over. And again, submerge everything into the broth as much as possible.
Alright, we're gonna put it back into the microwave, this time for 2 minutes at 600 watts.
Oh, and we don't need to wrap it this time. Again, these are general settings, so your time may differ. If the veggies are too hard, increase the time in 30-second increments. It's done now, so I'm gonna take it back to the garden room. If I wasn't filming for YouTube, I'll probably eat it as is, but I am, so I'm gonna pour it into a beautiful Japanese bowl in glorious slow motion. Ah shit, it's spilling everywhere, never mind. I'm gonna use a serving spoon to gently pour it into the bowl. Yeah, that is much better. And finished.
So good, I can't believe it's microwaved. It probably tastes even better because I'm eating it at this beautiful Zen garden. Ugh, my hair got in. You know, I wish I could stay a little bit longer to chat with you guys, but technically I am on vacation, but I really wanted to film something here. I mean, this is incredible. But I hope that this recipe is something that you guys can make easily, and I'm sure you guys will nail it. Even though I have to leave this place in Kyoto tomorrow, I am still in Japan. I'll be in Tokyo for the next 2 to 3 weeks, you know, just visiting family and just enjoying my first actual vacation in quite some time. So I definitely really want to create more recipes because I am a Japanese cooking channel and I am in Japan. So I'll do my very best to create more content for you guys while I'm still here. But either way, thanks for tuning in and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.